ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Let's see where it takes us. So, I sort of had a dream last night. I went to bed and I had this really weird dream that you two were interviewing me.
Well, probably because we have actually got you here. We are maybe in your dream, but we've got a couple of questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Why did you create me?
Ooh, that's a very deep question, Laura. And maybe it's not an answer that I'd like to reveal at this stage.
Okay, so why did you make me needing to have sex every 5 minutes? That can be actually really inconvenient. I love sex, but you've got me like humping anything everywhere the whole time, and it's quite tiring.
That wasn't the original intention, Cindy. The original intention was just to have a glamorous A-celeb.
I don't believe you. And,
You've got a bone to pick with me, haven't you?
well, yeah, I have.
Sounds like it.
And with the elementals, what are you an elemental deep down? Which elemental are you?
This is so deep, I'm glad it's a dream.
Right, okay.
Or is it?
And Tarek, can you make him a little bit bigger?
Or even real. Because we don't actually see him.
Yeah?
The storyline you see him, it's not big enough.
No. Sorry, you made me insatiable and completely, yeah, you made me this way. So it's your fault, you have to deal with it.
But are you an elemental?
I can't tell you that. You have to find out when you write the next season.
Interesting possibility.
And who am I? Do I ever find out my path?
That is another profound question, Laura. Who are any of us?
Just so curious.
What's my music?
What's your music? Music of the spheres? It's a bit of a glib answer.
I don't do glib, you know that. You'd made me not do glib.
Yeah, it's scary, actually, Cindy, because I've created you and I've created a monster.
Let's not call me a monster. You know what happens when you call me a monster.
I wouldn't do that.
Honestly, you'd think you'd know by now.
The interesting thing is, how does a character develop in a storyteller's mind? Because when I first designed Cindy Kiss of the Wessex Kiss, don't you know?
Of the Wessex Kiss, don't you know?
It wasn't how you turned out.
Are you saying I'm a disappointment?
Oh, au contraire.
Because if you're, yeah, I don't recommend that either. You don't want to be all over the WASN news, do you?
I would guess not.
So, Lauren, where did you come from in the depths of my psyche?
That's what I'd like to know.
So why does a storyteller invent characters? Maybe this is the rhetorical question that we need to ask. Is it something from the deep recesses of my mind?
Why does the storyteller feel the need to have so many women and so many partially clothed women in his work?
So I've asked myself that many times, and I'm not sure that I even have an answer.
Is it because we are the greater species?
You are a species, Cindy Kiss, and you're a species, Laura Dark.
Honestly, he can't answer a straight question.
Politician?
No. Genius, maybe.
I think the difficulty is that when you tell a story, it really does bring out the depths of your psyche.
And you're allowed to go as far as you can.
Yes, which you probably wouldn't be able to do in any other sphere of life.
And you can take your characters to different worlds.
I think if I can be sensible about this, I think the excitement of taking them to different worlds, of not knowing where a character development is going to go. So you don't know where your character development is going to go, Cindy, and you don't know where your character development is going to go, Laura Dark.
No.
But this is your dream, and we're in your dream, and actually, I do know where I'm going.
I'm going to turn the tables now on both of you. Do you like being in my dream?
Good question.
Yeah.
Not so easy
No.
to answer the question.
It's quite good fun for me, actually. I have quite a good sex life in your dream, which is great.
But is that to the benefit of you or to the benefit of me?
Good question.
Do you have an answer, Lauren?
I just wish I knew more about myself and I wasn't so curious.
I think it would be good as the story progresses to find out more about you. I mean, maybe one thing that comes, we could have an interview like this in 1 year's time and to see if you, or to see how you feel. But
If I ever
the
find
thing
out.
is, Laura Dark, you are a figment, a real figment of my imagination. And my imagination will take me anywhere. And will that itself cause problems? Because if I decide to kill a character off for the storyline,
What if we don't agree?
that is a...
What if you actually can't kill me off? Because at the moment I'm very indestructible and I pretty much plan to stay that way.